Alright, I'm just getting organised. I do apologise for being so late today. I had to go and sort out a job. Been unemployed for a little while and job interview was really important. Okay, so I'm just about ready. Pretty happy with what's going on here. By all means, chuck your questions into the chat if you have questions. I will certainly answer any questions you might have. I'm going to do this presentation reasonably quickly. I don't feel like this particular video needs to be a long one. I will answer questions near the end. By all means though, you can put your questions in before we start, and I'll just get to them once I'm done with my little presentation. Hi, welcome to How to D&D. My name is Fred Wheeler, and today I want to talk about Dungeons & Dragons 5e or D&D 5e, and this is how to play Dungeons & Dragons 5e or D&D 5e, and we're covering the basics for the Warlock. This is number 7, and we're covering Mystic Arcanum for the Warlock. Now, if you need information on Mystic Arcanum, look at page 108 of the Player's Handbook for details on the Warlock's Mystic Arcanum. Now, it's a small passage, it's pretty simple, it breaks it down, and it's nice and clear. So at 11th level, your patron bestows upon you a number of magical secrets called Arcanum. And when they do this, you can select a 1 level 6 spell from your Warlock spell list as your Arcanum. So when you get to Warlock level 11, you can grab this 6th level spell, but you only get one. So if you thought you had a whole lot of options and it was going to be, oh yeah, I can just grab whatever I like, unfortunately it's not the case. I'll just bring up the chart so you can see. When you reach higher levels, you'll gain more access to spells. So you can cast your Arcanum spell only once without expending a spell slot. So it doesn't use up any of your spell slots, but you must finish a long rest before you can do so again. So essentially it gives you the ability at level 11 to cast a 6th level spell once. That is it. At higher levels you gain more Warlock spells of your choice. This can be cast in the same way. So in other words, it doesn't use up a spell slot, and if you want to get it back you have to have a long rest before you can use it. So you get one 7th level spell when you reach Warlock level 13, and you get one 8th level spell at Warlock level 15, and finally you get one 9th level spell at Warlock level 17, and you regain all of your uses of your Mystic Arcanum once you have finished a long rest. So that means if you get to 7th level Warlock, you will have one level 6, 7, 8 and 9 spell. It's not an awful lot, so it's really vital that you are careful about what you select. You need to be very, very careful about, there's no room for movement here because you only get one option for that particular spell, and you can't swap things in and out. You just pick it and that's sort of it. So I want you to check the spell video that I did. I think it's number 6, Warlock Basics number 6, and I talked about spell selection for your Warlock. It's really important to have a look at that particular video because it goes over what the really good spells are, the really prime ones for a Warlock. Now with this class feature, utility spells don't look quite so attractive. They're not going to be quite so useful, unfortunately, because they are situational, and they're not necessarily going to be dishing out damage, and you'll find yourself in a situation at higher levels where often damage is really, really helpful, but having a utility spell is helpful too, but you've got to have the exact situation arise to be useful, and you can't switch this thing out, which is the real pain. So damage dealing spells and a spell that will shut down a creature or a group of creatures is most likely to be the one you're going to want during your adventuring day. So high level play is not kind to a Warlock. In fact, it's really I haven't seen too many Warlocks at high levels using this feature simply because of the restrictions, because you've got fixed options. So what spells should you pick up as your Mystic Arcanum? I would say at level 6, go with Circle of Death. As I said, check my video on spell selection, but I would go with Circle of Death because of the area and how much output in terms of damage it will do. Level 7, I would just go with straight Finger of Death, just do lots of damage to one target. Level 8, I would go with Dominate Monster, mainly because although Feeble Mind is useful, you might not necessarily have a wizard that you're dealing with, and so therefore Feeble Mind won't be useful to you. But Dominate Monster will affect multiple types of creatures. And then level 9, it's a no-brainer, True Polymorph. It's one of those utility spells that can cause, well, not necessarily damage, but it will shut down a creature for a very long time, and you can do lots of different things with it. And you don't necessarily have to cast it on the creature that is your enemy. You can cast it on your allies as well, which is why I recommend that particular spell. Now, if you found this video helpful or informative, just click that share and like button. Use those will be really helpful to me. If you're not already subscribed and you like this sort of content, then please press the subscribe button. And there's a bell button beside the subscribe button on my channel, and that will give you a notification when I go live and when I publish a new video. I do videos essentially every single day if I can, and yes, you'll be able to get notified through your email when I do another video. If you want to ask questions, I will answer questions in the chat very shortly for those who are live, and if you're not live, then I will answer any questions you have in the comment section below. If you want to support my channel, watch my videos. I have 400 plus videos. There's bound to be something you will find useful. That I get a small amount of ad revenue from that, which is great. If you want to really support me, I don't do Patreon, but I do have affiliate links down in the description. One for Amazon, one for the book depository, and I get a small commission from that, and you pay exactly the same price. And yeah, just by buying something online, and you don't even have to buy the thing that I've linked to. You can just go through the link and buy something else. And that is essentially all I have for today. We are finished up. Really quick, sweet and sharp. So till next time, keep rolling those 20s. Okay, well, I'm not gone. For those of you who were thinking I'm on and off and that's all over. So I will stick around for a little while. I will answer questions about the Warlock and the Mystic Arcanum. I will answer questions about the Warlock full stop if you want me to. That's not an issue either. This is supposed to be just a very short video, but I am willing to hang around for 10-15 minutes, whatever you guys want. I can answer questions about other classes if you want here, although I might not be quite as focused on that. If you are a new player or you just play the game and you have questions to ask, I'm willing to answer those questions. If you're a Dungeon Master, I will absolutely answer questions that you pose to me, or I will refer you to another video that I might have done if I think that's going to be more useful rather than me talking during this live stream. I don't see any questions so far, so I'm guessing that not too many people have any questions about this particular video. It's pretty straightforward. As I said, you know, very limiting. Mystic Arcanum does allow you access to the higher level spells from level 6 to 9, but you're only going to get one, and it depends on what level you are when you pick it up, and you can't ship these things out, which is a bit of a drag. So hopefully you've got a good, nice Dungeon Master who says, yeah, it's alright, I understand you find that spell's not really being very useful, can I shift it out? That can work well. Just need a drink of water. I've been driving for about an hour. Now, I don't know if people know exactly what's going on, but my understanding is that my Twitch TV live stream on Friday, which is tomorrow for me, at 7:30 PM through to 11 PM New Zealand Standard Time, so that's Friday, 7:30 PM through to 11 PM, that should be going ahead. We will be playing And I understand one of our players will be coming back. We're shuffling people around a little bit, but there should be enough people to play. And we're playing Storm King's Thunder. It's on Twitch TV. You can find it under the About section of my channel, what the actual channel name is, because it's not How to D&D right now. It's Frederick Wheeler 129, which is FrederickWheeler 129. And I will change it, I just can't change it yet. So I don't see any questions there. I think we're pretty much done for today. I'm going to leave you guys be. Hopefully those people who are Dungeon Masters and wanted to have the ability to make their own homemade, blank, rewritable RPG or D&D battle mat are enjoying the video that I released yesterday. I've been wanting to do that video for a long time. I am still trying to figure out how I would go about trying to make a Dungeon Master screen live stream. I might do it as a pre-recorded video, although I still feel like doing a video where it's live stream can be kind of fun, simply because, you know, you can sit down with me while I'm making it and make it along with me, which I kind of think is a good bonus to doing things live stream. Okay, alright, so there are no questions. I am going to sign off and let you guys get some sleep or go have some food or go back to work or whatever it is you're doing. Okay, I'll see you later.